Hi guys, I'm live. This may be total nonsense, this video here, but something told me to do it, and if nothing else, it shows that I go with the flow and I go with the spirit of things, the vibe of what my vibe and what I'm going for, and just this, I just kind of go for whatever I feel like I mean at the time. And it may be just ridiculous, but I kind of stay true to myself. It's kind of one of my aspects of maybe my integrity or whatever. Anyway, how you guys doing? I want to give tribute to 4 people that had a lot to do with my style, not so much as a guitar player, but as Shirtless guy, the way I walk around town and the way I dress and my look and all that. And if you don't, you can look at it almost as a tribute to them more than, well, I think I am them, because I'm not saying that, but they inspired me to be a lot of how I am, and I want to put them in order from 1 to 4, and I want to say who they are and what I got from them, and just maybe this will be fun for you guys. I don't know. It's not guitar music, and I'm not singing, and I don't even have a guitar in my hand, but whatever. Number 1, I have to say Jim Morrison. The way he just stood, the way he could just stand there. He could just stand there on the by the mic stand, and you already knew he was in control of that audience, and you already knew he was cool. And I really dig the physicality he had, and his look, and just his confidence, and yet his intelligence. He wasn't stupid, yet he was very confident, and yet he could be very docile and childlike if you were the right person, or if he was in the right mood. And then if you were the other wrong person, or if he was in another mood, he could also be very in your face and as tough as you wanted to be. You'd be like, screw you, who are you, But I dig his attitude, I dig his look and his vibe. That's number 1. Number 2, Steven Seagal. Like I said about Jim, just the way he would walk into a room, you already knew he was going to win all the fights. You already knew that. You just knew by the way he walked and just his attitude. I don't know what these idiots in the movies that fought against him were thinking. Like, oh, I'm going to beat this guy because of what? I don't know. But he would just walk into a room and the fight was already settled. And I just dig his confidence and his attitude and his vibe and how he walked and stuff. So I dig that. We used to call it, by we, I mean me and maybe one friend I had in the 90s, the BMF walk, bad motherfucker walk. So I had a friend, I had one friend in the 90s, and he kind of taught me to have long hair, as a matter of fact. And I kind of owe that to him. And it was a joke we had about his walk. And number 3, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like that he was tough, but he was cool. You couldn't fault him for style either. He wasn't just I'm the strongest dude, I can bench more than you. It was the way he carried himself and his coolness and his style was really cool. I even like some little things about him, like in the Terminator movies, like in the second one, the way he crushed the guy's fist and just held on to it like he was in control, and he wanted to actually help the guy after the fact, even was kind of cool, and yet showed that he was in control and confident. So anyway, the little things like that, just and I kind of do the same thing, not with crushing people's fists, of course, but with like maybe a light that I press on a street light, button or something, and I just hold it onto it like a little longer, like I just go with the flow of it, and I learn just little things like that I learned from him. And then the fourth person, Clint Eastwood. I really liked him in like the movie Pale Rider. He was actually a preacher in that movie, which was cool because he actually had integrity from that point of view. And he wasn't shirtless like me. More technically, I just have my shirt unbuttoned most of the time. But his look and style was very shirtless guyish. So I got a lot from him. And with, like I said, with the movie Pale Rider, I kind of thought for a while that's kind of how I want to be when I get older, So anyway, I love you guys. Peace. Rock and roll.